This is a capture race challenge for black. It seems very simple, but actually there are 6 viable moves for black to make as the first move. Maybe even 7 if you count this one. So please make sure you spend some time on each of these moves and see what happens. And that will take at least 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. The point of this problem really is for you to calculate as much as you can on your own, because this is so simple that it'll definitely come up in games. And many real game situations are just like this. The more you practice while doing these exercises, the better you'll get while you're calculating in real games. So it's really, really important for you to calculate on your own. I don't repeat this in every problem, but this is what you should do, especially in this type of situation, because this is just so common in games. You're definitely going to see similar patterns in games. And you just have to know how to calculate. Of course, each scenario will be different, but some of the general methods, some of the moves that are possible out there, those are the experience you get from calculating these problems. And this one is actually not straightforward at all. It's actually pretty difficult. So you're really calculating for both sides. If black plays this, now white's best response, of course, is this, and after this real I, this is pretty straightforward. Black is already dead. Black can't really do anything here. So number 1 here is eliminated. What about this one? This is also pretty easy to eliminate. If black bends again, now white already makes a living shape this way. And for the purpose of our problem, black already fails. Of course, you can say black can make a living shape here, but it doesn't matter. If black connects, now what's the move? We've seen this actually earlier in this playlist. And the killing move for white is right here. Right, because this is 3 liberties on 3, and bending on the first line, black just cannot win, no matter what. We place here, white can just play number 6. If black bends, white can Atari here and bend again. So that's why number 1 here also doesn't work. But what about this, you might ask? The thing with this move is that white can come in here, and this is a really neat move. If black plays on the outside, white will just capture number 1, and this will be a real I, and white will win this way. Black connects, now black is down to 2 liberties after number 6. If black tries to escape, same story, really. It's not going to change. If black stands down this way, white can Atari. Black cannot connect, this way black will be captured. Or it'll be like this. So that's why number 1 here doesn't work either. What about this one? This is actually the correct move. So let's skip this for now. We'll come back to this. What about this one? Doesn't seem very promising, but again, if you're white, you need to be really careful. You cannot just play on the outside. This way, black can make a real I. And the best white can do now is this ko, right? Otherwise, if you play something like this will be a real I versus no I. So now white has to play through this ko by throwing in first and capturing first here. Not ideal for white. The correct move for white is just this. White is making a real I here. If black comes in, white can already win with number 4. Black can't really escape, and there's not much for black to do here. So that's why number 1 here will also fail. If black plays here, what should white do? If white bends here, now black can Atari, and this way, black can actually succeed, because black can be the real I here, and this is a real I versus no I situation, where white cannot come in. If white plays here, this is 3 on 3, so black will be able to win this way. So what went wrong for white, you might ask? White has to play here, right? So after black's number 1, this is really a problem for white. White needs to play right here. If black plays here, then 4 and 6 will kill black. If black plays here, then white can bend now. And this is I space for white, right? Number 2 is really building I space here. So white will be able to win this way. So we've eliminated this, and this already. So let's try these 2 moves on the first line. So this one doesn't seem very promising. White can probably just play this. And black plays here. White can just play this, right? Black can't win this way. Black throws in, white can just stand down. No ko to play. If you capture, there's a ko. But if you stand down, then there's nothing for black to play. So number 1 here is also eliminated. Great. What about this? Again, white can just play here. If black plays this, white can kill black this way, right? If you play here, black will win. But if white occupies the liberty from this side, white will win. Or if black Ataris, doesn't matter, right? If black plays from the right side, white can play from the left side. If black plays here, then again, white can play here. So number 4 will kill black. Can black play other moves? I think that's our question. Not really. This way, again, 3 versus 2, black will fail. What about this move? It's fancier, right? Again, you can't fall for this trap. If you're white, not careful. If you play on number 4, then you'll get killed. So again, I think just play these Atari moves and white will win this way. So that's why number 1 fails after white's number 2. So let's go back to number 1 here. I told you it's the correct answer, but it's not that straightforward. If white connects here, this way, black needs to make this real eye, and white will not be able to make a real eye, and that will be the difference, really. If black plays something like this, then white can still win. This is 3 versus 2, right? Black will not get to play this and make a real eye at 5 and 7 because number 6 can Atari here. There will be no eye for black to beat. So that's why number 3 must bend here and make this eye. And white will not be able to make an eye. And as long as white doesn't have a real eye, this is a real eye versus no eye situation. And white will die. What about this? Right, similarly, black must Atari here first. Otherwise, white will Atari and will win. Atari, and once again, after this exchange, this is essentially 3-on-3, right? White cannot play this throw in or this throw in. So white can only play here at best, and black already wins after number 9. So that's why number 2 here doesn't work either. And white's strongest response is right here. This is very tricky, right? Now you're thinking maybe black can make another eye here. But the problem is that white can come in this way. It's extremely sharp. If black extends, now white can cut. Black will be cut off after number 6. If black connects here, now white can bend. And no matter what black does, it'll be short, right? After number 6 here. About number 5 here, again, white can just Atari and kill black. So number 3 here actually doesn't work. And if you play something like this, now white needs to connect here. Right? Otherwise, black can capture white this way. So white needs to connect. And what happens now is that black needs to build an eye here. Otherwise, white can kill black this way with number 6. So black must come in here, and this will be a ko, right? Because if black plays here, white can just play on the outside like this. And what happens now is that if black plays on the outside, white can come in. And this way, this is a very good ko for white because this is an approach ko for black. Black will need to capture back, and black is still owed one more move out here. So, and of course, black cannot play here. This way, black will die. But if black plays here, white can play this Atari, and white will just capture here. So again, white captures first, but this is not an approach ko for black. If black wins, black will just capture right here. So this is a ko for black. If black plays in number 3, 3, 4, and 5. So it's actually quite complicated, as you can see. Are there any other moves that black can make? Actually, yes. Right here, number 3. It's a very sharp move. Very, very sharp. And white can only connect here, right? Otherwise, black will kill white very easily. So connecting here is the best move white can make. And what happens now is that black can bend here first. White must block, right? Otherwise, black will just escape and have many more liberties here on the corner. And black cuts here, forcing white to capture number 3, right? Otherwise, black can win this way. So both sides are very short on liberties, so each of these moves is very important. And after number 8, what black can do is to make this real eye. And once again, we have a real eye versus no eye situation. White will not be able to come in at number 12, and black will win eventually, like this. So this sequence is really fascinating. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. And that's how you kill white. Actually very, very complicated, but calculating the wrong moves is also very, very useful. for your exercise and for your real games, because this is what real games are all about, just calculating these patterns, one local fight after another, and you just have to get really proficient at calculating this type of problem. Hope you enjoyed this challenge, and please let me know if you have any questions. Good luck, and thank you for watching.